Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today, we didn't start out the day with a plan, but our favorite broker gives us a call and we end up running from Winterset to Eldora. We get the load that's on the trailer now. It's going from Webster City down to Des Moines. So just a couple simple loads, delivering this in the morning, and have a little bit of conversation about what's coming up next. So yeah, stay tuned for some trucking. Oh, good morning. We are picking up this morning in a familiar place. We got the dry van. I hadn't booked anything this morning because I was really hoping to move forward with some hopper bottom, you know, figuring out what I was going to do. But, well, it didn't work out. So we got a phone call from our favorite broker, and we're currently getting loaded for Remington Seed. This load is going from Winterset, going to Eldora. And we got that booked, and then we also have another load booked after that. So ends up working out, paying the bills with the dry van, and we're still pursuing the hopper. I'm gonna continue pursuing that because that's what I'd like to be doing, but for the moment, for the time being, we are not running that. So like I said, the Winterset to Eldora, I'm going to stop for lunch on the way up, fill up all those fun things, and then I'm going to, of course, drop in Eldora, and then we're going to hop over to Webster City, where we have a load through Fitzmark, going from Van Diest, of course, down to, well, it's labeled as Cortiva to Cortiva, but it's non-haz chemicals, and it's going to Des Moines. Dixon Street, so I know where I'm going. The appointment is at 10:30 for tomorrow morning. I would love to get in early. I'm gonna get there early, but I'm not gonna get in early. If it's where I think I'm going, they don't really take early, so that's a bummer. But we're gonna make the best of it. Like I said, I'm gonna show up early, and I'm sure they'll take my number and call me when it's time. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. But the goal would be to get out early, and get something else in the trailer and get it unloaded tomorrow. I've been trying to think about a way of saying what I'm thinking without being rude, but I do not like LTL drivers. I don't. I'm sorry. I know I'm sure there's a lot of good ones, but the Magnum drivers that I've ran into the last few loads and stuff like that have just had no respect. I was assigned door 11. It's not a big deal. I got loaded. But he just swung around me while I was about to start moving and took my door. It's like, what are you doing? Hey, did you not see that I just climbed into my truck and I'm about to move? Did you not see that? Did you really not see that? Oh well. Like I said, I get backed into 12. They saw what happened, and I'm already loaded, like in 10 minutes. So, not a big deal. Now, was a second ago. What was I doing? I'm gonna let this guy go. Slide my tandems back to the front. While I'm off the main road, I'm gonna talk to you guys for a second this way. I am loaded. I let the Magnum guy go, make sure he knew he could. I slid my tandems to the back. I have like 4 pallets on. There's nothing in here. I think it's, I don't know, it's just funny. And this one paid decently well. It's just a hot load, so I need to communicate to everybody. 0 pending actions. Okay. Connect my ELD as already connected. Sweet. We're good to go. Rolling. 11:50 right now. I got here at 11:30. 20 minutes. In and out. That's the beauty of these places. And that's right why I want to do ag, because these ag people are the best. Now I do realize that most of the stuff that I would be hauling would not be at this type of location. Although it could be. Just gotta know the right people. Anyway, we're gonna get on the road. I'm very pleased with the fact that, oh, you know, I need to check something. Hold on. Just needed to make sure I was gonna have enough fuel to get up to Bondurant or Altoona, whatever that address actually is. We should be good. Like we say, this is really light, so I'm not going to be burning fuel too hard. So that's nice. What else is there to say? Nothing. Let's get this done, on to the next. Jakes are working good. first come, first serve. So let's see if I can trip this light. This light sometimes is a little slow to trip. There we are. Beautiful. This is where we sit. We're getting loaded. Well, remember how I said it depends on what building we get to, and if there's a line as to how long it'll take to get out of here? Well, there was no line, and we're to a building that they get right to you. So I'm getting loaded. I backed right at the door and started getting loaded. So it's pretty nice when things work out that way. I had the paperwork for a second and they took it, because I got the paperwork at the other building where you check in, and I bring it here, they take it from me, and I never looked at how many pallets. I think it was like 39,000 pounds of, just under 40, we'll say, a product. So it's probably about a full load. It is tanker endorsed, non-haz, chemical, going to the place that I thought it was, down in Des Moines. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to get there early and see what they say. But most likely, I'm gonna show up and they're gonna make me wait, which is fine, because I have nothing booked after that, and I'm not even planning on it yet until the morning. There's stuff I could book. I don't know what the pickup's gonna be like, so sometimes you just never know until you get in there. It's much nicer when you can book ahead of time, but that really only works if you're doing where I hopscotch my house, so it's full day run basically. So you only have one pickup and delivery, delivery and then pickup a day. That gives you a little more wiggle room. But when you have like 4 stops total, like drop, pick, you know, like today, this is my 3rd stop. It's hard when you have them all stacked up like that. It's hard to be able to wholeheartedly say, yes, I'm going to be at a pickup. You know what I mean? Anyway. What else do I have to say? Nothing! Already got my tandem slid where I want them. I can get in my driveway, but they're not putting too much strain on the trailer axles. I'm not going over scale, so I'm not really worried exactly. And I'm light enough that I shouldn't have to worry anyway. This is what I'm hauling. I got time, so I'm just gonna hop up in here. Is it all the same stuff? Yeah, looks like it. Or very similar. I have no idea what I'm talking about. You guys probably know that, but they strapped it for me. That's all I got. Oh, I put my seal on, and I'm golden. Going home. Just had a conversation that, remember, oh, it goes straight through. Oh. Sorry. Can I do this one-handed? Gotta slide it up in there. Is it already in there? I suppose that's in there. Okay. All right. That was exciting. said, I had a conversation I should have had a while ago. Told you I already called the guy on asking about a hopper, and now he's ghosting me. But had a conversation with an actual conversation with a guy who's in charge of the co-op transportation stuff, and for the next month and a half, he says we can keep you pretty busy, hauling out of the field into the co-op. So that sounds like fun. I want to do that, but the problem is, he said last year, with the way the market was, everybody held on to the grain because the prices were so bad, and they didn't haul anything from harvest till March. Basically, I'm sure their drivers did, but you know what I'm saying. And it sort of looks like that's similar to what might happen this year. So after harvest, there might not be a lot to do. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all this stuff. I really want to haul out of the field. I do. I really want to do that. But I really wish that I had more of a guarantee of work past that, you know? I'm not watching a video anymore. I was while I was sitting there. That's what I wish. And the reason why I talked to him was, one, to just get an idea, and two, to see what the billing's like. The billing situation actually seems pretty good. We don't have to do anything. It's just sent out on Tuesday, just ACH, for the previous week. So it's pretty quick, really. So I really like that. I really like that. And I wanted to know, if I was to buy my own hopper, what kind I should get. Because if I can just haul grain, then I'm gonna get a trailer with standard hoppers and 72-inch sides. But if I'm not gonna be able to stay busy with that, which it doesn't sound like I will, at least not for one co-op. Obviously there's other things I can do, but I would rather just run for the co-op. Had to wait here for a second. This guy's coming, and he doesn't have a stop sign, but I do. So I'm waiting for him. He should have plenty of room because the tanker trailer's short. Anyway, that's what's going through my brain. Now you know. I wish my dry van, my personal dry van, hadn't broke. Because that didn't cost me any money. It was already purchased, you know. It was a cheap cash trailer. Ideally, I still had that. I don't know. Decisions to be made. As of right now, I'm running, so I'm not really, like, I'm paying the bills doing what I'm doing, so I'm okay. shut up and get home. Okay, we're done. We're home. As you can see, harvested all around me. Oh, I want in on the action. I do. Anyway, thanks for watching today, guys. More of the same tomorrow. Like I said, we're delivering in Des Moines. We might have to sit there for a little while to wait to get to our appointment time at 10:30. We will see. That'll give me a chance to chill there a little bit and get make some phone calls if I need to or anything like that. So that'll be nice. Because right now I'm going inside and I'm going to spend time with my kids. It's 5:35, so today was a reasonable day. It's a great, what more can you ask for on timing? Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. We'll see you in the next one.